Hey guys, I'm Roger Wakefield, lead AP, the expert plumber, coming to you today to talk to you about what are a plumber's most common tools. So the most common tools for a plumber, to be honest, are going to be a pair of channel locks, a crescent wrench, a screwdriver. It depends on what kind of work that you're doing and what kind of different things that you're doing, but different things require different tools. If you're a commercial plumber, your tools may be a big pipe wrench, kind of like the one that I got up there, my big green beauty there. It may be an oxygen acetylene rig to cut deck plate, to cut steel, to modify hangers. It could be an oxygen acetylene with a brazing tip on it because you're running so much big copper that you need the extra hot tip and extra hot torch in order to solder. Now, we're a residential plumbing company, so we do residential repair and service. And believe it or not, you really need three sets of tools. You need a set of tools for your cast iron work or your plastic work. You need a set of tools for your water line work, whether it's copper or PEX. And then you need another set of tools for your gas line work, whether it's new installation or repair. You may need different things. We tell all our plumbers, when you walk up somebody's house, have a pair of channel locks, have a crescent wrench, have a flashlight, have a screwdriver, have things like that with you so that when you get in, you've got the small tools you need to get in and look around, see what the problem is, and see what you can get into to determine if there's anything that you can do to help them right off the bat in case of an emergency. Now, once you get in and realize what the problem is, and a lot of times, even whenever we show up, due to our pre-consultation, we know what the problem is. So we may walk up with a set of tools already either in our hand or already pulled out of the truck, getting ready to go. So many plumbers do so many different things. So, different kind of tools for a repair plumber, this is probably one of the most popular tools that some homeowners don't even know about, and it's called a basin wrench. And the reason it's called that is you can actually press the button on this thing and extend it up and make it longer to where you can get up to reach up behind a lavatory. And the way this is set right now, it's set to loosen. So if I turn this way, you've got a spring activated gripper right there on the end. And the way it's turned, if I put it here and turn it, and you can see these teeth, kind of like on a pipe wrench. I don't know if you can see them from there, but you can see these teeth, and you've also got teeth over here. So what that does, that grabs onto either a brass nut or a plastic nut and lets you turn it. And as you can see, it's got a hold of my finger right now. It's not coming loose. But the good thing is you can lay on your back up under that sink, look up behind that lavatory, get that right where you want it on the nut, and then you've got this lever that sticks out down here so you can twist it and turn it. There are a lot of other good ones. Another good one that I actually have here with me that most homeowners may not know about is an internal tub drain wrench. And where this is really good, as you can see, it's scored out here on the outside. So you stick this down inside of a tub drain. Now, if your tub drain has the crosshairs in the middle of it, they do make a tool called a dumbbell that you can actually put down on that and twist and sometimes get that out. But if that drain's been in there a long time, it may be too tight and the crosshairs may break. If so, it's no problem. That's what this is for. You stick this in, you can flip it around one way or the other so that you get it to where you get the right size, get it where you want it to where when you put this in, these scored teeth set real firmly up against the inside of the tub drain. Now, as you look here, whenever you turn this, see how it's wider right here? That makes this expand out. So what it's going to do, it's going to expand out until it locks, and then you've got this lever up here that you keep turning, and that's going to help loosen it. One thing that I like about these, it's got a hex nut right here. So if you need to, you can put a pipe wrench or a pair of channel locks on it just to give you a little bit extra leverage. And like I said a while ago, we've got the big pipe wrench up here. There's times that we have to use that even in residential. Not very often. Normally, you don't need a 48-inch pipe wrench to work on somebody's house. But one thing that we do different, we specialize in slab leaks and leak detection. So we've got test balls with extra long hoses for the sewer lines. We've got very expensive cameras that we can actually run up inside your sewer, and we can look at the inside of your sewer pipe. And this helps us see if there's any major breaks, if there's something clogged in there, if there's something broken or lost in there that maybe is stopped up and causing a big problem. We also do leak detection on water lines. So we've got equipment to where we can trace these water lines under the floor, and then we can go in and start a test procedure to determine if the leak's in the yard or in the house, if the leak is on the hot line or cold line. And then we can go in and listen and try and pinpoint what area of the house we think it's in. So this kind of shortens down the time that we're actually spending on your job and lets us focus more on where the leak actually is. So there's a lot of different things that we do, and a lot of different things, a lot of different tools that we have. Like I mentioned the torch earlier, the oxygen acetylene rig. A residential plumber may carry out a MAP gas rig or a B tank, which is a smaller torch that we can just pick up and carry around with us. But like I said, it depends on whether you're working on cast iron. You may need big cast iron cutters. You may need, old lead and oakum tools sometimes to just fix a leak. Most plumbers don't even know what lead and oakum tools are anymore. So you may need irons to pack an old piece of lead if there's just a small seep on it. And we've done that before. We've also used a torch to heat the lead up, pulled it out, and replaced it with a Tyler Jiffy gasket or something. So water lines, you may need tubing cutters. You may need PEX tools. You may need crimpers. You may need, cutters for the PEX or Uponor. We've actually got the electric battery operated Milwaukee Uponor tools. There's so many different tools. A plumber's van is crazy. There's so many different materials in there, equipment in there, and tools in there. And we do try to have different guys set up for different things. You don't want every plumber that in your company driving around with a huge sewer machine, knowing that he may only need that once a month. It may be easier for us to load that up in a truck, take it out and meet him on a job, or have another plumber who may have a big machine on his truck go out and do that job. So what plumbers do to take care of you, the tools that they carry, the equipment that they carry, really, most of these vans are like a warehouse on wheels. We've got a very broad assortment of the tools, equipment, and materials that we need to take care of your plumbing problems. I hope this has helped you out a little bit. If you're a plumber wanting to get in the trade, it kind of lets you know what tools you might need. You got some of these tools that I showed you, or if you're a plumber getting in the trade, you can go down to the pawn shop and buy some of these tools used and actually try them out, learn with them, work with them, get to know how to use them really well. You may like them, you may not like them. You may decide that you want something else. So guys, if you like these videos, please click on the subscribe button. If you really like it, please tell your friends about it. We're trying to grow our base so we can get the information out there to let people know there are things that they can do themselves, and just to make them a more educated customer when it does come time to call a plumber. So we really hope that you enjoy these. If you do, please click below, right down there. Please click below, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. Please click on a subscribe button over there, and please tell your friends about it. My name is Roger Wakefield with Texas Green Plumbing, saving you money one drop at a time.